On December 30th, 2022, in the Twin Cities area, a valet was carjacked at knifepoint for a customer's Jeep in St. Paul when the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office went into action and began coordinating their response with the Minnesota and Wisconsin State Police. If you aren't aware, Ramsey County Sheriff Bob Fletcher, who live streams his Friday night patrols here on YouTube, has spearheaded a regional carjacking task force that has led to a 30% reduction in car theft between 2022 and 2023, the most of any city in the Great Lakes as far as we can tell. With Deputy Sparks and Sergeant Suki leading the charge and broadcasting alerts to all neighboring agencies, the Jeep was spotted in Barron County, Wisconsin by a trooper who pursued the vehicle through snow and ice at around 100 miles an hour. Sheriff Fletcher went into great detail about this particular felon's background the following night in his live stream. So rather than just listen to me blabber on, let's hear what Bob and Pat had to say about this repeat offender in our justice system.
So the suspect
Copy. Clear the building.
Committed
damage has gone through it.
Several burglaries, criminal damage to property, and drug offenses, and was charged here in Ramsey County. And he took off and went to Chicago.
Okay.
They arrested him in Chicago. He had warrants here for burglary. And on the 21st of December, Deputy Todd Podgorski from the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office went to Chicago, pick him up and bring him back.
As it should be.
As it should be. To stand trial for the charges that he had here and for absconding and running off to Chicago. So he went to the Cook County Jail in Chicago, picked him up, brought him back here, causing the suspect to appear in front of a judge the next day.
Okay.
The judge released him, conditionally released him, and said, be a good boy and just be a good young man and come back to your court. Right?
Right.
Are you following me?
Oh, following you completely. Because I imagine how this worked out.
That was on the 22nd of December.
From U.S. Martin.
That was on the that was it. That was, and I'll leave his name out. But here's the thing. So he took off to Chicago to avoid prosecution for burglary and criminal damage to property. They arrest him there. We send our deputies all the way down, drive him back, and bring him back from Cook County. We put him in jail, and then one of our judges releases him the next day conditionally. And then he goes, how many days later? 22nd to, what was it? A week later, he's carjacking somebody at knifepoint at the St. Paul Hotel and taking off to go back to Chicago in the carjacked car.
Good assumption, since he was headed eastbound through Minnesota and Wisconsin.
I'll tell you what, this is the problem, and it's going to have to be fixed. And I guess either the judges are going to need to change their thinking on this matter for the benefit of the public, or the citizens are going to have to change the judges. Yeah. Right?
It seems like there is more empathy and concern for crime suspects rather than the people they victimize and the public in general, with far too many.
Yeah. So how old was he? You got the thing there. How old was he? Just to give you some perspective. I mean, it's not as if this was a juvenile.
Yeah, this is no kid.
He was born,
1975.
1975.
Birthday, Christmas.
Birthday was Christmas.
Born in
1975.
47 years old.
He's got a lengthy, and we just. Well, why extradite? Why bring him back from Chicago if our judges are just going to release him, right?
It makes no sense.
It's just so frustrating. So there you have a Christmas wish. That's our Christmas wish.
Now that we have this guy's history, let's see just how crazy this chase was. Let's go for a ride.
620 dispatch. I believe it's past me. Eastbound from the 29, 112 miles an hour. It's fleeing. 620 clear, 1080 eastbound from the 30. I'm behind it. Eastbound from the 30. Gray Jeep. We are 1080 eastbound from the 31, lane 1, light snow, 114 miles an hour. Riding the center line, coming up to you, 614. 620 dispatch, we're entering Dunn County. We are entering Dunn County, I'm still 1080, eastbound from the 32.
Copy, continue eastbound from the 32 in Dunn County. Thank you for your
620 Eau Claire, 614, we're coming up to you, lane 2. Eau Claire continuing east from exit 32, 90 miles an hour. Eau Claire, copy Minnesota 28. Minnesota 28, D. David Z. Zebra, W. William 814. D. David Z. Zebra, W. William 814, Minnesota, gray Jeep. We're at approximately 100 miles an hour. It is changing between lanes. Traffic conditions are light. The roadways are wet. Light precipitation. Clear. If you haven't notified Dunn County, let them know we're heading down the Nap Hill. Eastbound 30 from the 35, about 115 miles an hour. 115 miles an hour. Traffic is light.
updates on the vehicle. State 620 has it eastbound from the 35 at 150 miles per hour.
226 units to the 1080. As information, we got two sets of plates set up. And about the 43, just after the bridge going over the lake.
37 eastbound, 119 miles an hour, lane 2. Traffic is very light.
10-4, then they're eastbound from the 35 at 150.
Dunn County said they have spikes at the 43, just over the bridge by the rest area. They also communicated that they're going to keep exit 41 and 45 closed, where they want to stay on the interstate.
Yes.
Eastbound from the 38, 114 miles an hour, lane 2. Traffic is light.
10-4, 114, lane 2, traffic light.
Find my Dunn County channel. You can relay this all to Dunn County, eastbound from the 39. Eastbound from the 39, lane 2, approximately 115 miles an hour.
Copy, eastbound 39, lane 2, 115 miles per hour.
to exit 41. Coming up to exit 41. Lane 2. We're right at the 40. Still eastbound, 120 miles an hour. Lane 2.
Yeah, 4 copy, 41 eastbound, lane 2. Dunn County 218 has spikes at 41 and a half crossover.
Coming around the corner, nearing the exit, lane 1, crossing into lane 2. Lane 2 at the 41, eastbound, 115 miles an hour. Lane 2 coming up to you, lane 2.
Copy, lane 2, 41 eastbound, 150 miles per hour. That's a good spike, good spike, good spike.
Eastbound lane 2 coming up to the exit, lane 2 at the exit.
10-4, copy, good spikes, lane 2 at the exit.
Eastbound from exit 41. Eastbound from exit 41. It's on the right shoulder, just blacked out.
10-4, copy, eastbound right shoulder, blacked out.
I'm directly behind it. We have slowed in speed. We're 90 miles an hour, nearing the rest area.
10-4, 90 miles per hour, rest area.
Nearing the rest area. It has extinguished its lights. I can smell heavy smoke coming from the vehicle. Lane 2, we are past the eastbound rest area. Passing vehicle on the right-hand shoulder. Passing the semi on the right-hand shoulder, coming up to the units ahead.
If you're passing semi on the right-hand shoulder.
Stopping at the crossover, stopping at the crossover. We're in the crossover. We're in the crossover. It is going eastbound in the westbound lanes. Eastbound in the westbound lanes. 614, continue with it. Eastbound in the westbound lanes. No lights on.
Going westbound lanes. Switch 33 over on 76. 10-4, 633.
40 also.
Clear 620, 1043.
Foot bail, foot bail, foot bail, foot bail.
3.
Foot bail, foot bail, foot bail, foot bail.
10-4, copy, foot bail.
Stop! State Patrol, stop! State Patrol, stop! You're under arrest! You're under arrest! You're under arrest! You're under arrest! Get the K9 up, the car's clear. Cross the railroad tracks. You got a K9 on? Cross the railroad tracks. This is one occupant, one African American occupant.
Just one occupant?
Just one.
White male, black male?
African American individual, couldn't tell male or female. Dark colored sweatshirt, dark colored pants. I think like a dark navy blue sweatshirt.
Let's start to try to get perimeter set up here.
Woo!
So he's supposed to be armed with a knife?
Yes. Minnesota's been pinging it the whole time. God, I should have just pitted it.
Well, he can be able to cross the river, so... Huh? He can be able to cross the river, so we should get some cars to the north.
Yep.
I don't know.
How many occupants?
One.
One black male.
Okay.
This is obviously their footprints right here.
Should be an easy enough track.
Well, let's start setting up perimeter, circle around, right?
Yeah. If we got dogs coming, we need to get perimeter locked in.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. Keep a couple here, and then let's...
They obviously dropped that bag too, so.
Jake, you want to stay here with them?
Yeah, me and Blue will stick here.
Where do you want me?
Ethan's gonna go get the drone. If you want to kind of direct him after that.
Bringing the drone here for you. I'll coordinate perimeter then.
Okay.
Where do you want me? That's my car.
After you stay with him.
.620 Eau Claire information. Footprints in the snow north from the railroad tracks appear to be heading northwest through the woods north of the railroad tracks. Northwest from the railroad tracks. That's just what we can see from the railroad tracks here. Hey, are those the prints that go under the bridge?
Come up. Is there any tracks there?
Yeah, it comes out the other side. I'm gonna run back to the cars. 620 Eau Claire information. Notify the cars at the incident location. The footprints go under the railroad bridge back towards the stop location. God damn it. Hey! Heads up! The footprints come back towards the bridge!
Eau Claire, where we have them in custody, we're sent to. If there's only one occupant. 10-4-620, one occupant, copy, in custody. 4-620, copy.
620 copies. I only observed one African American individual, the dark sweatshirt, exit the vehicle. Only one occupant. I copy. 620 will clear if you can update St. Croix.
10-4, 620. Vehicle fire all cars on scene. Advise you copy. Subject is in custody.
10-4, you can put me 10-8.
That's the correct vehicle. 2 flat front tires. Looks to be the only damage to the vehicle. It's still running, so I think the keys are in it. You can update St. Croix or Minnesota or whoever's looking for the vehicle.
Information on what was going on out there.
Okay. Yeah, there's a guy from Ramsey County here, so
from
I'll take. What's your first
Como
name?
to
What's your first name again?
Martis.
Martis?
Martis.
Martis. Okay. We'll get you back to a car. We'll get you warmed up, and I'll talk to you about everything that's going on. Okay. We'll figure out what we're gonna do from there.
Yes,
Sound good? All
We
right.
already told them to slow down.
Are you hurt at all? Are you hurt at all?
It's my hand.
Okay. All right. We'll get you in. Anyone got a back lead over here?
I can bring my car around.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Well, this is all of St. Croix fleet coming in, so
I'm not gonna run.
I told him like 5 minutes ago to slow down.
You want them in the front, or you just want them loosened up?
Either or, I prefer them in the front.
You got your belt back here? Hunter. Just bring them to your car and just put them in a transport belt up front.
We'll do that once we get to them, okay?
See the second squad?
I'm gonna go let them know what's going on and maybe bring my squad to a safer spot.
Is that bag still up there? That bag?
Yep, bag is still up there. I didn't move it. It's right up by the fence. Should be right up there. And I did see him get out of the car with it. I was right there and chased him up the hill to the interstate fence until I couldn't see him when he ran over the backside. And we tracked him right along the interstate all the way to the bridge.
He crashed right there. You stopped right here, and he was already.
Yeah, we went
car.
through the crossover back there, and I chickened out. I should have just ran him off the interstate,
Who
but
stuck him?
Dunn County did somewhere, or they stuck him right at the 40 crossover. But yeah,
They're so bad.
darked out coming up to the.
Dunn County.
They darked out by west of the rest areas, and I'm surprised I didn't get terminated, but we already spiked it. Went through the crossover.
Pretty legit. It was an armed carjacking at knifepoint.
Is Ramsey
Well,
over
they
here?
let me chase it at 120 miles an hour in the snow, so it
Well, the
94 is actually not terrible.
was kind of sketchy a couple times going
I
120.
down at the nap hill. I was like, I hope you guys aren't like.
Between
going
Roberts
slow.
and Hudson, it was actually really bad. I was going emergency.
Oh, I know.
That
I
was
was
all I could give her.
I was trying to catch up with Damien, but the pings did me wrong.
Before we end this, let's get back to Bob and Pat to get the final summary of how this went down.
Well, a valet at the St. Paul Hotel was carjacked at knife point of a vehicle he was responsible for. You know, he was either parking it or retrieving it for the owner, and got carjacked at knife point. And not going to get into the specifics, but it was possible to track the vehicle, and Deputy Sparks kind of spearheaded the effort of coordinating with the State Patrol in both Minnesota and Wisconsin when the vehicle was found to have crossed into Wisconsin. Wisconsin trooper spotted it. A pursuit ensued. They hit it with spike strips, which took out 3 of the tires. The guy kept going. Ended up bailing out of the vehicle.
Mile marker 43, I think, into Wisconsin.
Yep.
43 miles.
From mile marker 29, I believe it was spotted at, till mile marker 43 when he finally bailed out. And a drone was called in from, I think it was Hammond, Wisconsin. I'm not sure whether the drone found him or just the troopers and deputies following the tracks resulted in finding him. But he is sitting in the Dunn County Jail awaiting formal charging and extradition proceedings back to Minnesota.
So there you have it. What do you think? Is there anything we can do to convince these judges and prosecutors to get serious with these violent offenders? Or are we doomed to repeat the cycle until the good folks move out of our cities and leave nothing but ghost towns? Thanks for watching. Hit that like button for us and consider subscribing. We'll see you next time.